There's a stretch of forest in rural Kentucky known as Devil's Hollow. Locals won't go there after dark, not because of wild animals, but because of what happened there in the summer of 2003. A young woman walked into those woods. She was never seen again, and what was left behind still baffles investigators to this day. Her name was Marissa Calloway, 32 years old, college senior, studying environmental science. On July 14th, she told her roommate she was going to Devil's Hollow to collect plant samples for a class project. She never came back. By nightfall, police were called. By morning, search teams were sweeping the area. What they found only raised more questions. Marissa's car was found parked neatly at the edge of the forest, keys still in the ignition. Her notebook was lying on the passenger seat, pages filled with observations. But the last page was blank. A mile into the woods, searchers found her backpack, zipped, sitting upright on a fallen log. Inside, snacks, a flashlight, her phone. The battery was dead. But the strangest thing? Her boots, placed side by side in the middle of the trail, like she'd stepped out of them and vanished into thin air. Locals were quick to bring up the legends. Devil's Hollow, they said, had always been cursed. Stories of people hearing voices in the woods, seeing figures watching them from the trees. One old man told police, "She didn't get lost, something took her." But law enforcement didn't believe in legends. They believed in evidence. And there was none. In the weeks that followed, rumors exploded. A hiker claimed to see a woman in white by the riverbank. When he looked again, she was gone. Another said they found symbols carved into a tree deep in the forest, later dismissed as a prank. Psychics called in. A podcast crew tried to solve the mystery. They left after one night, shaken by strange noises and dead birds outside their tents. But still, no trace of Marissa. Was it an animal attack? A serial predator? Or did Marissa disappear willingly? Flow. None of the theories fit. There was no blood, no sign of a struggle, and Marissa had no history of mental illness. Her family insisted she was excited about life, about graduating. She was careful, she was prepared, and then she was gone. To this day, the case remains unsolved. No leads, no suspects, no remains. Just a girl who walked into the woods and never came out. Some say she got lost in nature. Others believe something darker lives in Devil's Hollow. One thing's for sure. The deeper you go into those trees, the harder it is to tell what's real and what's waiting in the dark.